Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm giving a speech about dilemmas, ethical dilemmas, and my scenario that I chose was one of the ones that I've actually encountered myself. It's about if you're like out and about and you're at an ATM and you see that there's money there, what would you do?
What would we do?
Yeah, what would you guys do if you were out and about and you see an ATM and there's money in it? What would you do?
It depends. If there was a person like beforehand, I would probably like go up to them and give it to them because they're the last one there, or take it inside the bank.
I would take it to the bank.
Take it to
If
the
wasn't
bank.
nobody around.
Okay.
Take it to the bank.
What about you, Rodney? What would you do?
It would be tempting to put it in your pocket if no one
It'd
was
be
around,
tempting,
especially if it were after hours or something, right?
Right.
But I would probably take it to the bank because they have record of who has attended the machine last.
Cameras, right?
Right.
Good. What about you, Michelle?
Take it to the bank.
Wow. See, now I don't feel like a very good person because now I would be the person to be like, okay, I'll take it. Because
Right.
when you think about it, when we're doing like, we think about being honest and dishonest. There's something a lot of people think about what's easier for us to do. Like it's easier for us to be dishonest, right? So it's easier for us to take the money than be honest, because I mean you're going to justify it anyways in your head. You're going to be like, well, I mean, is it really thieving if you didn't see the person there? What if there wasn't a person there? I mean, what if the ATM just kind of like accidentally like dispersed the money out? That people's not going to think that's really thieving. It's just you're taking it. But studies show actually that when you label it, if you label yourself like a thief or a liar or something, when you're given that label, you're more likely to be honest because people don't want that label. So in my situation, like if I was justifying it and I wanted to tell myself, I would stop and think like, was the person there? Would I do it? Like, because I'm thinking like I don't want to take from somebody else. I think about it that way. Would there be cameras? I mean, could I get caught? I mean, there's a lot of different things you got to think about when you're doing that. I mean, do you think that you guys would honestly stop to think about whether it would be right or wrong, or do you think you would just automatically react to what you said you would do?
I don't think I would have to think about it.
Just do it.
I would just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, I don't think I would think
Well,
about
I'm a Christian and I believe in being honest, and I would take it back or turn it in. I would want people to do to me, same as what if you was the person that lost it? How,
Right.
Right, and I've lost that much
$200 or
money.
$300 and you'd be crying.
Right. That's very true. So you guys think that morally it's wrong then to take the money? You think it's wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to keep it. Like it would just, that's all I'm thinking about.
It would bother me real bad if I kept it.
Yeah, because I know it wouldn't be mine. Even if, I was in a grocery store once and there was like a rolled up little bit of money, like, I don't know, $40 or something. And I was just walking through and there was nobody around. I could have kept it. But later on, I'd been walking through and there was a lady in the next aisle over had lost her money. It was all her money. It was her grocery money. I mean, I could have kept that, but instead I found the lady that had it.
That's a part of, like a website I found called Advanced Life Skills. Like they show people justifying whether or not they should do things. The more they say, studies show that the more that you justify the situation, the more likely you are to be honest. So, I mean, do you think that if you were there and you kind of like noticed somebody taking the money, do you think that would make things, how would you kind of deal with that situation? If you've seen somebody taking the money?
I don't know what I would do.
it. I think it would depend on what they look like.
Okay, why do you say that?
Because if they're big and scary, then I may not want to.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Yeah.
good. Most people would be fearful to say something. Fear is a big aspect in being honest, actually, is what they show. If it's easier to lie, then that's why people lie, because it's not fearful to them.
Makes sense.
So what about you guys? Do you think you would just let it go? Or do you think you would approach that person and say something?